Guys, here's time for some more Pokemon Platinum. Alright, this is the final fight against Cynthia. Now, I saved it after Lucian. You gotta admit, this is one cool room. And I like how they made Cynthia more of a friend in this game, so it's more like you're battling your friend, not necessarily battling some stranger, like it was in Diamond and Pearl. But there is the new battle sprite, or I'm sorry, splash screen, my bad. And I love how the new, like, sprite they gave her. It's awesome. And there's the Spiritomb, level 58. It was level 61. So I'm just going to try to Dragon Rush it, hoping it kills it. You know, all things considered, because I looked on my team and Megachomp's has the best attack. And it does have Shadow Ball. Megachomp's defenses aren't the best in the world, but they definitely aren't the worst. I'm just going to try to crunch it now because it's just neutral damage because of Dark being resistant to Dark. Dark Pulse me. I'm just going to go with another crunch, but she goes with the full restore, which is horrible on my part because I should have expected that, but oh well. I know that Dragon Rush will probably kill it now, no big deal. I'm sorry, faint it, my bad. But once you fight the Elite Four again, they're not as much of a pushover as they were in the beginning. Like the first time you fight them, they might seem pushovery now, but once you fight them after you get the national dex and you beat them the first time, you might have a little bit of difficulty. So that's why I just would advise bringing your strongest Pokemon with you to the Elite Four. Of course, I already had this team in mind before I even got Platinum. Before I even knew Platinum came out, I knew my next walkthrough. If it was for Sinnoh, I was going to use this exact team right here. So, yeah, I kind of knew that going into the game. I got a critical hit that probably didn't even matter at all, but I'm not even gonna fret with this. She's got a Garchomp of her very own, but luckily they've toned this thing down a lot, but it is probably gonna outspeed me. I don't know, I outsped it, and I know in Diamond and Pearl it was timid nature. I don't know what the nature for this Garchomp is, if it's even the same one she had before. Luckily, the Citrus Berry activates. Gosh, I can't say the right things today. It's going to Dragon Rush me, which is going to be horrible for Megachomp. This was probably the only downfall to the fight. And I got a critical hit. I would rather have gotten the critical hit on something that could take it. But Sharp Claws got Ice Punch, and that's really just going to help me out a lot during the fight. Of course, Sharp Claw is going to outspeed a Garchomp because Garchomps aren't very fast. Anyway, that takes down the Garchomp. I don't know if it would have mattered if it would have been a one-hit. Wasn't looking too much like it, though. She goes into her Luke. I'm going to go into a Lucario of my very own. I'm going to hopefully get the Aura Sphere off on it. I'm probably going to outspeed it, depends on what level it is. It's level 60 as well, so we're evenly matched as far as levels are concerned. But it outspeeds me, and it Aura Spheres, which is horrible for Aura Master. Because unfortunately, Aura Master can't take a hit too well. Hoping, yeah, I knew it probably wasn't going to live that, but I know Aviator will probably outspeed it without a doubt. Because Aviator's speed is like 190 something at this level. I don't know what it is at this level, but I know whenever I was training it, its speed was like 195 or something. So anyway, I'm just gonna close combat it because I don't know what else to do. Yeah, make a long story short, close combat KOs it. One hit, no problem. The only problem is my defenses are gonna harshly fall. And I'll grow a level from this level 61. Next Pokemons are Togekiss, and that is weak to both Ice and Electric, but it covers up its Ice type weakness well with Aura Sphere, so I know I probably shouldn't be using that against it. It's a new addition to her team, and it replaces the Gastrodon that she used to have. I'm just gonna go with Thunderfang. but I know it was probably going to outspeed me from the start of this, even though this is a timid, a modest Luxray. I don't really understand what modest nature does, but got a critical hit. I'm going to just Thunder Fang it. And I'm probably going to try to heal the next turn if this thing doesn't get taken down in one shot. But luckily, once you've taken out either her Garchomp or her Milotic and her Lucario, you pretty much won the battle from there, because none of her other Pokemon are too much of a threat, except for this Togekiss because of its massive speed. But it also has Water Pulse, so it has quite a diverse moveset here. Luckily, I think Lucky can live another one of those, so I'm just going to try to Thunderbolt it and see if Thunderbolt takes it out in one hit. But gotta keep in mind, the last Aura Sphere was a critical hit, so I don't know if this is gonna, I didn't think it really mattered, but I'm just gonna T-Bolt it, and it's probably gonna go down in one Thunderbolt, no problem. One thing you have to be careful of, if she sends out the Pokemon I think she's gonna send out next, which is Milotic, this thing has Mirror Coat. And it's only level 58, so that makes it a little bit... Anyway, it's just gonna Ice Beam me. Lucky's done, he's finished. Oh, he's not finished, maybe not. Anyway, I'm just gonna Thunder Fang it here because it can't use it, because Mirror Coat will fail if I Thunder Fang it. That's just... I got a critical hit there. Not really sure if it would have mattered or not, but her next Pokemon is weak to... It's weak to flying, so I'm just gonna send in good ol' Aviator. This Aviator has full health. I'm just gonna Brave Bird it because I just want to get this fight over with. This is her last Pokemon, and it's a Roserade, and it can't. Unfortunately, Roserades can't take a flying type hit, and I know it's gonna get outsped. That's pretty obvious. I mean, a Staraptor outspeeding a Roserade, that's... Hello, talk about obvious, but... Yep, we did it. We did it. We beat the champion, Cynthia, for the first time. That is right. The champion, Cynthia. I'm the newest champion and the most powerful of all trainers in Sinnoh. Yep. I'm just gonna skip all this credits stuff. I mean the other part, because this is an arguably cooler ride up to the top, but you should know how to you should know what this is. This hasn't changed. Rowan will show up and blather away. Alright, so she's welcoming us to the Hall of Fame. And is making a permanent record of my achievements throughout the game. And here are my Pokemon, as you saw in the intro video. Megachomp, Garchomp, Sharpclaw, Weavile, probably gonna change the nickname later. Aviator, the Staraptor. Pipster, I've had him through my entire journey. Lucario, Aura Master, and Lucky, the Luxray. I think there's one more. Nope, that's all of them. Thank you guys for watching my Pokemon Platinum walkthrough. Expect more after game videos to come. My time was 33:03. In the next video, we'll be doing the credits for Pokemon Platinum.